And this is Ken Kraetzer at the Army-Navy press conference. I have a chance to talk with the Army Athletic Director, Boo Corrigan. And Boo, we've just had a great year following Army sports and events at the Academy. And, you know, the Army-Navy basketball game got off to a great start. Then you had that great visit by the Yankees in March. What a wonderful day that was. The visit of the Pittsburgh Penguins hockey team. And then even the Stanford game was just remarkable. What are some highlights of the year for you?
I think you're tapping on a number of them from an outside standpoint and what people are able to come and enjoy. The best moments are still when you get time with the cadets and you're able to spend quality time with them and learn a little bit more about them and what they're doing. But again, from an athletic department, West Point is so iconic, and so many people want to be a part of it. So we've kind of taken a little bit of what that is with the Yankees. With the Penguins, and are looking to expand a little bit on that, potentially doing a concert. I don't know if it's going to be country music or rock and roll or whatever it's going to be in Michie Stadium. And again, our goal at the end of the day, and you and I have talked about this in the past, we need to get as many people as we can to West Point, because once they come, they want to come back, right? So you used to try to want to win the water cooler and those types of things on Monday. Now I guess it's the email on Sunday that you want to win. But again, how many people we can get to come to West Point, because once they get there and they see what it is and they get to experience it, they're going to want to come back and be a part of it.
What are some of the other projects going on that you've got in development?
Again, like I said, we're looking at doing a concert. We're looking at, are there other hockey teams who could be interested in coming? We've got a graduate that just purchased the hockey team that may want to come up there with his team as well. The Yankees are ongoing dialogues with them. And again, what can we do with basketball? Can we host some form of doubleheader at basketball? My conversations with different athletic directors, they all want to be a part and see what West Point is all about. So again, I think West Point's such a unique venue and a true American home for many Americans to be a part of, that we got a unique opportunity to expand those things.
And Boo, lots of changes in college sports and the conferences. We see the Big Five conferences starting to, in some ways, pull away from other schools. What are some of the changes and impacts you see happening in college sports, especially college football?
Well, I mean, the dollars are so big, Ken. When you're talking about each school, based on some of these new television contracts, getting between $20 and $30 million a year. I mean, that's about as big as our budget at the top end. You know what I'm saying? They're getting that from one source. So does that change the economics of the situation? Absolutely it does. But West Point will always have its place. With the history of Army football, the history of West Point as an institution, the United States Military Academy, we're always going to have a place somewhere in there. Is it going to be as prominent as it was 60 years ago? No. But it hasn't been that prominent for the last 20 years either. So again, there is that further divide, but again, we will always have a place.
Okay. And just thinking, we hear from alumni. When you talk about football in particular, is there a set of expectations that you may want to express to alumni about where you'd like to see the program going to?
Ken, I didn't come here not to win. Neither did Momo Kime, Jared Mackey, any of our players, or Coach Ellerson for that matter. We came here to get this thing right and figure out a way to win games the right way, continue to do it academically, continue to do it militarily. But again, at the end of the day, we need to validate on the scoreboard. We need to validate what we're doing is going to lead to wins.
Okay, and we are here at the Army-Navy press conference today. We enjoy every year coming down to a meeting, not just the Army players who we know, but the Navy players as well. What is special for you now, having had a couple of Army-Navy games? What's special about this game for you?
I just think it's the passion that people have for it. They understand what it is. It's a game played by young men, but it can mean so much more to so many other people. And it's what's right about college football. It really is. At the end of the day, what we do as an academy, what Navy does as an academy in producing leaders of character for our country, it's really important to our country, which shines well on college football.
Absolutely. Boo Corrigan, Athletic Director of the United States Military Academy. I just want to thank you for all the opportunities we have to cover West Point activities and meet the extraordinary cadets here at West Point.
Well, we appreciate everything that you do for us as well, so thank you.
Boo, thank you from all of us at the American Legion. This is Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio.